This is what we all been waiting for, bro. Jrue Holiday press conference finally arrived in Boston. I am so hyped, bro. This is lit. Y'all know how I feel about this. It's one of the best moves, bro, no doubt. I think that this is gonna work. I love the defense. I love the team. They are stacked. It's gonna be crazy versus the Bucks. Y'all know how I feel about the Bucks. I love the Bucks. They're the top two teams. I'm sure Jrue Holiday is really happy to be there. I feel like Jrue Holiday is very underrated and very, very good. Although last year he did sell, and great defender, top five probably defender of the guard position ever. Has a ring, Hall of Famer in my eyes.
Want to welcome
only one championship going to this team.
Celtics, Jrue, Hendricks, and Lauren.
And
welcome to Boston.
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you.
This shit is mad low.
Welcome, Jrue. It's
you can kind of hear it, but hold on. Hella people uploaded this, so let's go. Because it's audio low, we gotta hear what they're saying, bro. Like, why is the audio of that shit was fucked up?
This is gonna be you. I think they want us to do.
Oh, we doing this?
All right.
Let's
Picture. We've got this all figured out. We rehearsed it, but now.
Let's go. Congrats to Jrue. Going against his old team's gonna be crazy. The Celtics have a really good shot now. They've been really close for a while. Great team. Obviously, the depth is a question in my opinion. I still think, but there's no one other than Celtics and Bucks. So, and obviously they have to verse in the finals. So we'll see. But this is a great pickup. I really want to hear what he had to say. Obviously, going to be a
Jrue
media
Holiday
day
to the
now.
Boston
Is
Celtics. Jrue, JT, Hendricks, and Lauren.
Damn.
Welcome to Boston.
Brad Stevens really the president.
Thank
He
you.
was the coach, and then
You're a two-time All-Star, five-time
only
All-Defensive
2 times,
team,
and he's that good.
one-time NBA champion. One's a very meaningful number,
That's
but it can be improved on. Let's hope. 3 times teammate of the year, which is unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
And now you're a Boston Celtic. We watched practice today, the rest of us. Jrue was out there, and
Let
in
him
the
talk, bro.
21 years of being here,
Are they gonna ask him
for me and
questions, though?
Steve, we've agreed this was just one of the most energized, focused, driven.
I know this already.
Drew, can you just walk us
let's talk to
through this whirlwind?
let's
You
talk to
go
Drew.
from very recently saying you want to be a buck
Obviously,
for
get
life
to the juicy shit.
to being
Get to the
traded,
juicy shit.
and now coming to
Let's do it.
Milwaukee's biggest rival and
I'm
looking
here.
to knock them out. What's that been
Yeah.
like?
I mean,
It's definitely been a whirlwind. Just my family was established there, and we had school
Really?
and things like that. We had friends, but it's also a part of the business.
You know
I feel like
you know
coming here is
come on.
definitely my best chance of winning and being able to
Yeah.
help the guys here that have made big moves and done great things in this league. So I'm here to really just help step up that game and become a champion.
I love
So
that. I love it.
it has
He
been a
knows.
whirlwind. Everybody here has been
Obviously, he
so
loves Milwaukee,
gracious
but-
and graceful.
It's just yes, now.
Everybody's tried to tell me where to live and find out what neighborhood to be in and how close everything is. And that's just off the court, which I super appreciate because I'm all about family. And my family is the most important thing to me. But
But when you look at Jrue
basketball-wise,
Holiday,
all the guys have embraced me. All the coaches. Right when I got traded, Joe was the first person sending me clips and what to do on pick and roll defense or
Damn.
how to run the offense
I
and
can
things
always
like that.
look at
So
this dumb land, my
it's
fault.
been very, very welcoming,
This fucking-
and
this
really
audio is
just
actually
glad to
good.
be here, a part of this championship caliber group, and not
Exactly.
only that, what this stands for. I mean, a Boston Celtic, and again, growing up in LA as a Laker fan,
Damn.
I know a lot of my family's probably hurt, but but I know this is a blue collar town. They love people that work hard and they put their heart into it, and that's just the type of person that I am. Is every time I step into the court, I give you my everything.
We know that.
Well, welcome, Jrue. Reports said you wanted to be with the Celtics. Once the deal went down with Portland. What kind of
Best chance of winning.
destination you wanted to be? And now that you're here, for you and Brad, how do you look at this as a long-term home for you?
I mean, you just look at the resume, right? You look at the history that this place has had. You look at the
Okay.
organization and everything that I've always heard about it. You look at how competitive they've been in the last 5-6 years, and even before that. Even when I was in Philly, I went Game 7
Sure.
with Boston. Rondo hit 2 threes to go to the conference championship. So
Damn.
ever since
Rondo?
I've been into the league and before that, this has been a championship caliber organization. So
Okay.
it was a very easy decision that this would be one of the places that I would have loved to come to. We also lost to you guys in 7 games not too long ago. So I think being
Oh
a
yeah,
part
yeah.
of this type of organization,
Yeah,
this
that
group
was
is
brutal.
something that I really wanted to be a part
That
of.
was brutal.
I know it is early, Brad, but the long-term.
That is
hope for
brutal.
him, is that kind of a
They just beat
conversation
them.
that starts early or kind of develops over time?
Yeah, I mean, we've wanted him here for a long time, and when the time comes and we're allowed to talk about those types of things, you know, this is something that we hope can be a long-time relationship, obviously beyond these years of his contract. So, but we have a few months to go before we can get too deep into that stuff.
And he's communicated that with me from the beginning. Something that's huge for me is communication, being open and honest and upfront, and he's done that from the beginning. So I definitely appreciate that.
Jrue, what? Obviously, it's kind of an
Hey.
unusual situation.
Sure, good
What's
dude.
kind of the correspondence you have with Portland over the last week, and did they give you a sense right away this was the direction they were going to go?
Yeah.
And what kind of?
Oh yeah, how was that on
you know,
Portland then? I do want to hear that.
Kind of taking that next step.
Yeah, I think Portland blessed me, did a great job. Joe Cronin did a
Great
great job
job.
of communicating with me on what I wanted
job.
and how to proceed. Did a
Wow.
great job of putting me in a place that I get a chance to possibly win another one, which is super important to me. But
Obviously.
working with them was very easy, very seamless, and made all this possible.
And Steve and Wick, you guys have made it pretty clear, you know.
I mean, yeah, Drew Holiday has to be pretty happy, bro.
What was
He
kind of
normally gets traded to a shit ass team, but he has a chance to win, bro.
Brad and the rest of the
That's
front
how, like, he
office
literally has
starting
a
this
chance to
summer, what have you
win.
thought
That's all it is,
about
in my
the
opinion.
But now that kind of
But it's a coaching.
final products here.
Well, as Brad said, we've really loved him since he was in New Orleans and watched us play. So the directive was do everything we can.
New Orleans, should have said
because
Philly.
he could be a key piece of a championship team,
I know.
and
Believe me, I
it
know.
already looked. You know, he looks great out there with the guys today, and just we're very excited to be able to field a team like this. It feels fantastic.
We're adding everybody we can who will add character, commitment, and extreme talent. We're also unfortunately letting some guys go that also have those characteristics, and it's very hard to make a trade. It's my least favorite part and my favorite part of what goes on here, but we're doing absolutely everything we can to win. That's what, if you're the Celtics ownership, that's what you do, or you make way for somebody else.
And from a cultural standpoint, you know, he's the perfect fit for the Boston Celtics with all embodies, you know, hustle, community. As Wick said, teammate. I don't think anybody's gotten teammate of the year for 3 years.
Well, you should.
Ever. No, I'm not that good. Drew's a good guy, but
Thanks,
it's really fantastic cultural fit with us, and we're just so thrilled.
That's dope. That's dope.
Drew,
Damn, you
mentioned
feel the
some
energy,
playoff
man.
series you had.
The thanks, man, it was so... Thanks, man. Yo, that was some dope here, bro. No cap.
Those characteristics, and it's
And from a cultural standpoint, you know, he's the perfect fit for the Boston Celtics with all embodies, you know,
Yeah.
hustle, community. As Wick said, teammate. I don't think anybody's gotten teammate of the year for 3 years.
well, you should.
Ever. No, I'm not that good. Drew's a good guy, but
Thanks, man.
it's really fantastic
Yeah.
cultural fit with us, and we're
Yeah.
just so thrilled.
Drew, you mentioned some of the playoff series you had against the Celtics. You've played in some big games at TD Garden. How would you describe that environment, and how much are you looking forward to having the fans behind you?
They're a bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They get rowdy. They get in your face. Definitely one of the best six men in the league, if not the best. I love the aggression. I love the environment. I think they care more about hard work on defense and getting loose balls and stuff like that over maybe windmill dunks and things of that nature. But again, that's the type of guy I am. I'm 10 toes to the ground, and I'm going to push and grind as hard as I can. So the fans are literally insane, and I'm proud to be I'm proud to be a part of that coming in this year.
For Wick and Pags, in the past, there's always been questions
That was
about
funny
how
as hell,
much
bro.
is ownership willing to spend. But now with the second apron, it's not even a question of how deep into the tax you'll go, but the consequences of going that deep. So since you did that with this trade, how different was the decision-making process on whether to make such a big splash, and how do you balance making this big splash with the long-term financial burdens?
We haven't blinked at all. I was part of the committee that put the aprons in place with the players committee, and we're aware of all that. We're going to be over the second apron, I believe, Brad, and paying those penalties, and that's the way life is. But it's designed so that we can have more competition in the league, and we're fine with competition as long as we win.
It's a question for Jrue. What kind of conversations have you had with Joe so far in terms of your role? Obviously, you're a very versatile guard in terms of what he's looking for you there. And additionally, with just having the opportunity here, obviously the Bucks made a change at your position.
That's
here now,
interview.
and
I
a
mean,
chance to go kind of toe-to-toe with them in this conference. How much are you
Sheesh.
relishing that opportunity going forward here?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you guys know Joe at all, he'll be super honest with you up front to the point. So I love that from him. And from the beginning, he's told me my role is to do everything.
Joe Missoula.
Do everything. Be all over the floor defensively. Be able to control situations offensively and situations calm us down and get us good shots.
Yeah,
toward the end of
that's what he needs the most.
Games.
And it's what I think Gabe Miller is a little better than him
I think when it comes down to it, it's about winning.
But
it's about keeping this culture of
Jrue
winning.
Holiday is very good at
Joe's
it.
a part of that. And
Dame's
the way
just
he's communicated with me has been awesome.
like top 5, top 3. He was like top
Jrue,
like
your
10,
resume
15.
speaks for itself on the court.
In late game
but
situation.
when we talk to Brad and Joe and
And,
your
getting
teammates
people
about
into
you
sets, like
joining this
playmaker.
culture, they bring up your personality first, your poise, your commitment to the team, your unselfishness. I mean, how much do you take pride in people talking?
I mean,
about
if the Bucks could have
even
kept him
before they
somehow,
bring up
some way,
everything
bro.
you've accomplished on the floor?
Yeah,
Damn,
it means a lot. Again, I guess I'm a pretty good teammate. I've got teammate of the year a few times, but
very
I
complimentary.
feel like I'm a relationship person. I love having relationships and getting to know people on a deeper level, not only my teammates, but even in the community, as I think the guys up here have seen. But that's really big for me. It makes life really meaningful to get to know people, especially in this business where it can get crazy and kind of rowdy. Sometimes it's cool just to kind of take it down a notch and sit down and get to know somebody.
Jrue, you've been traded a few times emotionally. This
Sure.
one, did it hit you hard?
Yeah, I've been traded a
Were you
lot.
More motivated to play against the Bucks. Like, how mentally where are you at now, and where were you a few days ago when all this was going down?
A few days ago, before I got traded, it was just kind of like, where am I going to land? I had hopes of being here, and sometimes you don't want to get your hopes up just because.
When he got traded from
Portland.
Portland.
That way, but once I ended up getting traded here, that's what I was committed to. Again, a team who's been close to winning championships, who has those banners up there and has one covered because of how rich this organization is and winning is really, really important to me. And that's the reason why I play, is to win. I thought I had a chance of that in Milwaukee. It happened. Now I have the same chance, and winning is the most important thing to me. But going to play against Milwaukee, it should be fun.
Just wondering how soon after you found out you were traded that Joe was sending you clips, and what was your reaction?
It was like immediately. It was immediately. Yeah, it was right off the bat. Again, and just given the circumstances, I got traded, a couple of days before training camp, so I'm already behind the curve. He probably would have done that either way. If I would have gotten traded in midsummer or whatever, he probably would have done the same thing. But again, I feel like he's about his business. He's here to win and take this team to another level. And part of the reason why these guys brought me in here is to do that too.
Was it exciting for you to be brought, in right away and kind of get that?
It was. There was a sense of the unknown. And I think once I kind of got that certainty that, all right, this coach knows what he wants. He knows what he wants me to do, and is sending me clips right away just to be able to.
Man, is
Jrue,
this?
Many times here, what's this feeling like in the moment here? That's kind of like bringing this reaction out from you.
Was your question first? Or
I don't know.
Were you overreacting to me smiling?
I think they'd rather get your question.
I mean, obviously, Brad. Like, look, we know you. You're happy. You're like, this is the most emotion we've seen you show on here. Like,
bad day to play poker with you.
Yeah, that's true. But also, like, it does feel like this is a little bit different.
Well, I think what Wick and Pag said, we just came out of practice, and we got a chance to see this group go at it. And if you were sitting anywhere right around the court, you were in danger of getting, hit by balls that were being thrown all over, like a typical second day of practice. And And if you watched it really closely, you could tell that we made 1,000 mistakes. But you could also see, like, there's that thing that's there, right? There's a togetherness, there's an excitement, there's a joy, a competitiveness. You know, I'm one of the few people that gets like an amazing joy out of the shell drill. And I told Jrue when he went and got into Phil Pressey and almost made him quit coaching when he was guarding him, that made me so happy. So I was, I guess maybe that's why I'm smiling. It was just the result of the practice. Obviously, I've talked about what I think of this guy as a person, you know. And I've
All right,
talked
man.
long-
Let me know how y'all feel about Drew on the Bucks. I mean, on the Celtics. Bro, I'm living. Nah, that's crazy. Probably gonna play some 2K later. I wanted to Celtics yesterday. I might use them again today. I think I'm gonna do today Nuggets, and I may do Celtics and Bucks. Depends how the games go. We used the Bucks yesterday. Also, I haven't used the Nuggets yet, though. Just got 2K. Appreciate y'all. This is gonna be great. Preseason starts mad soon, but I know majority of the game on Sundays. I'm not gonna do them because if it's NFL that day. But the other games I'm gonna do, and maybe I'll do like some of the good ones from that day the next day or something like that. So the NBA season coming real soon. I'm hyped.